Okay, wanted to give you a quick review of where I come to work every day, and just a quick overview of my lab and instance or simulation, I would say, of the HCS system that we Verizon are rolling out. So this is my rack of servers here. These servers are all the 7800 Cisco style servers. These are all running VMware ESXi all the way down the stack there. Some are off right now to save a little power in my house, and as things are needed, I power them up and power them off. A switch, here's my switching infrastructure. Cisco Catalyst 3750 for this rack here. There's also another one for that rack, which houses routers and things like that. I have a Netgear 2 terabyte RAID array providing NFS for my VMware ESXi server, so everything is connected just like it would be and looks like in the in our HCS, in the Verizon HCS system, where this is simulating like the EMC SAN, but through NFS. Things look the same, except for we don't, in an NFS, we don't create LUNs and things like that. But as far as vCenter, 99% of things look similar as far as I run all the hosts off of the NAS here, network attached storage, as opposed to running on the DAS, which is a direct attached storage that you see on these particular servers. I have vCenter, Communication Manager, Unity, CUPS, CER, Active Directory, Exchange, Outlook, OCS. So all that is here and integrated into, kind of looking forward with the HCS system, where it's going and how these things are going to work together. I have all that already created here and working and integrated, and just testing that I do, late at night, looking at things and seeing how they work and how they integrate. And then I also have, lots of more of these in the closet, but I have lots of these basically these hard drives that I install particular applications on and things like that, and versions of ESXi and virtual guest operating systems on here, so I can I can take out particular things and then slide these in if I want to run something different. I don't usually do that, as you can see. I have enough servers to do things, but when I want to run different versions and things like that, sometimes I take out the whole stack of drives and put in new drives. I have a whole array of Cisco phones, as you can see. So this is where I do any testing, phone features, view mail, instant messenger on the phone, Unity, TUI particular tests, hunt groups. I mean, you name it, I test it here to see how it works. My console for all my servers, and then I have a few laptops here, as well as some virtual XP boxes inside there. But I like to run things on real computers, as far as like CUPC client, Outlook, so I can integrate CUPC and view mail or things like that inside Outlook. All kind of things as far as the client side of what HCS is going to provide. I have wireless phones, as you can see, and again, all type of phones. And then I have a rack of routers here, some of which they're providing a CME, so I can test integration with CME, and then Cube. So I have a Cube router providing IP trunking coming from Verizon, so I can test outbound calls, inbound calls, faxing, all that kind of stuff, just like an HCS system. And then VPN router, routers so I can get to my system when I'm away on the road, and things like that. And then a serial, a router providing serial console to all my systems here, just like we do in HCS. And then I have some more phones here, the video phones that we're testing, 9971s with video capabilities and wireless capabilities and Bluetooth and things like that. And the same over here. And then I have my home system that I do a lot of work on. I can't see very well these days, so big screen, big text on the screen. And then my typical, the typical Verizon, slow slow laptop PC. So this is where I check email and do all my stuff like that. I sometimes use this system to integrate with the rest of the stuff, but rarely. And then typical, what a customer would have, multifunction printer, and that multifunction printer has fax capabilities, right? And then that fax analog capability is integrated into an ATA, Cisco ATA, which provides inbound, outbound faxing, which then of course is integrated into the HCS system. Also have some VG gateways that I just dismantled because I wanted to test the ATA a few weeks ago, and then VGs and things like that are in my closet here, so I have a wide array of more phones, Cisco, 45, 65s, 42s, 7914s, wireless devices, cameras, more routers like shadow routers to test IPSLA for Operations Manager. I forgot to mention that. I got Cisco Operations Manager also, and Service Manager to test QoS and fault management, performance, and all that stuff with Communication Manager. And then no lab is complete without a bunch of power cables, wide array of Ethernet cables, and then a wide array of serial DCE, DTE back-to-back cables to provide that back-to-back WAN simulation for QoS testing. And if you're testing IPSLA or something like that, these type of cables allow you to connect two routers together and degrade the circuit, and things like that to see what kind of QoS measurements that you get. Anyway, that's kind of the overview of Anson's lab, and that's it.